Well, hello everyone. I thought I'd give you a rundown on a couple of just cherry condition Henry 2Ks dating back to the 60s. This is the Henry 2k-3, beautifully made linear. I know there's a lot of up and down about this series of linears, but I happen to think that, and from my experience, they're just an extremely rugged, reliable, durable linear. They can take a beating, and they work extremely well. I wanted to just run down this one in particular. They're both identical, and I might add too, there's very little hours on these linear amplifiers, but this particular one used the heavy-duty transformer. You can see from the standoffs at the bottom, and also the swinging choke, and a nice quiet fan. There were quite a few that were made with noisier fans, and so I wanted to show this one off a bit because it's just a classic. This amplifier has, in my opinion, the design has a lot of soul. These were all handmade. They're in a series of production units made by Henry back in the 60s, and I always thought they were one of the best amplifiers ever made, and this one is certainly consistent with that feeling. I'm going to be driving it today with a TS2000. Power out of the TS2000 is 90 watts, and goes directly into the Henry 2k-3. Then I've got a dummy load over here with an RF watt meter. It's a Drake W4. It's accurate to within 5% of a calibrated bird, so I've always trusted it. So let's go ahead and fire it up here on 75 and give it a run for its money. So, as many of you can find on plenty of documentation on the web, power amplifier has only a few settings for the meter, the multimeter. Of course, the current is full-time. That's on the right, and on the left, voltage pops up to easy 3K. It also has a forward and reverse SWR meter, as well as grid current indicators. So we'll go ahead, and it's already been tuned up for 75. What I wanted to do was just demonstrate the power output of this amplifier. As you can tell, it's got a nice quiet fan, and lights up nicely. Case is beautifully unmarred and in mint condition. So we'll go ahead and apply some power here. Okay. All right. So we get about 600 mils, and more importantly, how much power are we actually delivering. And you see we almost get 2,000 watts out of it. Easy, it loafs at a kilowatt. It'll loaf at legal limit, for that matter. And compared to other amplifiers, I've got a KWS1 here, also not to be dismissed as a great amplifier. It's bigger. I like the compact size of the floor model Henry 2k-3, and also have a couple of solid state amplifiers here too. Like them a lot. New technology for durability, for resilience, for ruggedness, and for just general key down, no fuss working and operation. Henry 2k-3 is just very hard to beat. Amplifier with a lot of soul and character, and I think an awful lot of appeal. Just a beautifully done amplifier for a floor model unit. So that's it. Just wanted to show that this unit here is capable of plenty of power, and hope this was helpful.